What's driving markets? Welcome to Market Take. Each week, we'll bring you our insights on the latest market and economic trends that are impacting investments. I'm your host, Michel Dilmanian, portfolio strategist at the BlackRock Investment Institute. This week, we unpack how dollar strength no longer automatically equates to emerging market weakness. With the dollar index at a one-year high, the question is no longer whether the dollar's haven role is intact, but what a resilient dollar means for emerging markets, in our view. We see two factors behind the dollar's recent rebound: increased market expectations for a U.S. interest rate hike this year, and lower perceived risk around U.S. assets. Those factors, plus strong U.S. equity performance and portfolio flows, have supported demand for the dollar. Our framework suggests current dollar support levels are broadly aligned with fundamentals, not indicative of a new dollar bull market. But we think the more important question for investors is, what does a broadly stable dollar mean for emerging markets? The Federal Reserve is central to the dollar's near-term outlook, in our view. We think Kevin Warsh's first meeting as chair was more about preserving optionality rather than signaling a more restrictive course. The takeaway? Current rate projections should be viewed as a snapshot rather than a commitment. This supports a stable dollar backdrop and makes broad currency calls less compelling, increasing the importance of country-specific opportunities. This reinforces our preference for a selective approach. We favor beneficiaries of the AI investment cycle. Within our EM equity overweight, we see opportunities in Latin American regions that are positioned to benefit from AI-fueled demand for critical minerals. Yet we think a stable dollar environment reinforces the case for active country and sector selection instead of broad currency calls. Here's our market take. The dollar's haven role is still intact. Yet we think EM performance increasingly depends on local fundamentals and selectivity, not the direction of the dollar alone. For details, read our weekly market commentary. Go to www.blackrock.com/weekly-commentary. Thank you for tuning in. If you've enjoyed this episode, subscribe to Market Take wherever you get your podcasts.
This content is for informational purposes only and is not an offer or a solicitation. Reliance upon information in this material is at the sole discretion of the listener. In the UK and non-European Economic Area countries, this is authorised and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority. In the European Economic Area, this is authorised and regulated by the Netherlands Authority for the Financial Markets. Reference to the names of each company mentioned in this communication is merely for explaining the investment strategy and should not be construed as investment advice or investment recommendation of those companies. For full disclosures, go to blackrock.com/corporate/compliance/bid-disclosures.